Alright, it's the second Saturday of the month in June 2024. We are going to put the Schindler 3300 in this building into fire service. But first, we're gonna send it up to 2 in normal service. And watch this. So I'll place a call and then I'll stick my fire key in and turn it on. It cancels it, and now all the call buttons on every floor are completely disabled. The elevator is proceeding up to 2, and then it's going to come back down to 1, and then it will park. You can hear the buzzer, or the alarm I should say. Okay, once the car arrives here, it parks, the door stays open, and the elevator is completely disabled. Uh-oh, one of the lights burned out. That pisses me off. You know what else does? This. I don't know if you can see it. Someone did some little naughty graffiti. Anyway, all the call buttons, the floor buttons do not work. Fireman's hat is lit up. You want to make sure that's not flashing. If it is, that means that a smoke detector in the hoistway is activated, because in the case of the Schindler 3300, there's no machine room. It's machine room less. So we'll insert the fire key. As you can see, the door buttons don't work either. Only button that works, apart from the emergency phone, is the alarm. So now we'll turn phase 2 fire service on. Now the elevator can be operated. So I can select a floor, and say I pressed a floor I didn't want to go to, I can hit call cancel, and it cancels out the call. Oh, sorry for the brief interruption. Some people needed to use the elevator, so I took them up. So now, with the elevator in phase 2 fire service, you can select floors. You press a floor you don't want to go to, you can hit call cancel. So, say you pressed all the buttons, hit call cancel. So now for the doors, you have to hold it in. If you don't, it's going to open back up. Hold door close in. Now the door is completely closed. All right, I want to go up to 2. Floor pass chime is going to be disabled. All right. Door won't open. This is for safety, because if there was fire, you don't want that to come shooting into the elevator. So what you do is you have to hold it open until the door is completely open, but you want to do a peekaboo first. So just press the open button briefly, see fire out there, let go, and the door will close, and you can go to a different floor. Now let's open it. So it's open, now I can let go. The safety eye is disabled in fire service, and this is because the sensors cannot tell the difference between a person and smoke. So let's hold door close. I'm gonna stick my leg out in front. The door won't reopen unless I let go of the button. Now if I wanna hold the car at this floor, I can turn my key back 1 notch to hold. This will allow me to remove the key. It can't be removed if it's an on. And now the elevator is inoperable from this floor. This is so that you don't strand yourself if you are out of the elevator inspecting for potential fire. And I'll show you another thing. If any calls are placed, they will be canceled. So if I turn it to hold, that alternatively cancels the call. And let's say I want to send this back to the recall floor for another firefighter. Turn it to off. And if someone was running back from the fire crew, you can hold the door open button and let them on, because if you let go, it's going to close and the safety eye is still disabled. And upon turning it off, it will sound the alarm. Once again, the elevator is not going anywhere until the fire service key is turned on. Also, in this building, 3 is restricted, but in fire service, you can go to the 3rd floor, hold the door closed in, here's another thing. If you place multiple calls in transit, once it stops, all the calls go out. So it's at 2 right now, and I don't have to exit. I can select a floor, and it's going to continue to go up to that floor. All right, here we are at 3. All right, turn the key to hold. So here's the 3rd floor. Some progress has been made. That's a brand new fire alarm there. And down at the end of the hallway as well. So this is soon to be not a restricted floor anymore. Again, call button is disabled. All right. Let's take it back down to 1. And say you pressed a floor you didn't want to go to, you can use the call cancel button in transit. So 1 has now been canceled, and it's going to stop at the closest floor in its direction of travel, which in this case is 2. Oh, I guess it didn't stop. Interesting. Now, in that case, you would use the stop switch. So if the call cancel button did not work to stop you, you would use the emergency stop switch if you knew the fire was on that floor. All right, so now let's open the door. All right, now I'm going to take the elevator out of fire service here. Close the cabinet. Fan turns back on. And to take it out here, turn it to bypass, wait for 5 seconds, and then off. Now it's back in normal operating service. Have a nice day, everybody.